You don't need to step on a scale, okay? I promise you don't. You don't need that. It's nothing. Your body will change more than a number, okay? Just telling you that. Facts. Hey guys, welcome to the video for you guys, and today is going to be a special day, and that's all I'm going to say. As you can see the title, we already know what we're going to do today. I'm just going to jump right into it. There's no explanation to this. Y'all just know. Okay, we're just going to get it started. Oh wait, before we get into the video, make sure you like the video, like the video right now, because guess what? Why not like the video? Let's just get into it. Alright, so as y'all know that I've been on a weight loss journey.
You know what inspires me? Fearlessness, drive. I hate lazy people.
We're not gonna start from there. We're gonna start from the way beginning, okay? I'm gonna give y'all all the tea, okay? I'm just gonna put it all out there. We're gonna start before the weight loss. I've started gaining weight in my teenager years. So I'm gonna say 14. That's when I started going into a depression, when I was 14 years old. Yes, it was so young. The only thing that cared, me, was food. That's the only thing that made me happy was food. Every time I was crying, every time I was mad, I always go to food. And then school. So around 8th grade, this was around when I was like 15, 16, I went into deep depression in that school. It was the worst school ever. I did not like it. I got bullied in there. People bullied me in there, and so all I did was go home and just eat, because that's the only thing that could, help me, carry me. After 8th grade public school, going to 9th grade, I wanted to get homeschooled. The school I was in 8th grade, it like scarred me. It made me scared. I didn't want to go in front of anybody. I didn't want to go in public. So I wanted to get homeschooled. So my mom homeschooled me. And that was, I'm not going to say at that time it was a bad idea. I don't regret that, okay? I'm thankful that I wasn't homeschooled, because I'm graduated. And if I did not do homeschool, y'all, I probably would have never even graduated. 9th and 10th. I was failing. I had all F's. Like literally, I promise y'all, I'll put a picture right here, like all F's. But I was just going through stuff. I didn't even care about nothing, okay? Now after this, so I was still going through depression, hardcore depression, y'all. What I'm saying, I'm fat. I don't have no life. I don't know where I'm going. I just don't know. It was insane. I was depressed. I was just eating. It was just adding up. So y'all get where that's coming from. Now that I was getting older, 15, 16, 17, where we moved to this house, and I continued to still eat. I was still going to depression, and I continued to eat. Now I started to notice I was getting really big. It was one day, I don't know, I just looked at myself and I was big, and I said, I gotta change, okay? I had to change. So at this point, I did not like my body, okay? Didn't like it. I will wear clothes so you want to see my arms, my stomach, and I'm like, I cannot do this. 18, I finally came up to my mom, telling her that I was going through something. I didn't know what it was. So we talked about that, and it made me feel 100% better. I felt like a big rock got off my chest. Now 19, I started gaining weight again. Like, I was working out back then, but it wasn't working, because every 2 weeks later, I would go back to eating, like bad, crazy. I stopped working out. It was like really bad. I'm like, what the freak? So I started going back to my old weight. November 3rd, 2020, I stepped my game up. I said, I cannot do this anymore. I don't want to look like this anymore. This is not me. I gotta change the way. Now that I got my depression off my chest, it was still there, but it wasn't as bad as it was. Eating wasn't what I wanted to do, because eating was just it was not for me anymore. I said, I don't want to be in that body anymore. That's not me. That whole time it wasn't me. It was like a dark side of me. I did not like that. So November 3rd, 2020, that's when I changed my whole life. I've started seeing myself losing weight. November, December, I started seeing my face slim down like crazy. That's the first thing I noticed when I started losing weight, was my face. I'm like, my face looked kind of different. What the freak? And then I started seeing my love handles, like these parts. I started seeing these parts slim down, and then my back fat was slim down. I said, what? Hold up, I'm doing something right. I must be doing something right. When you're trying to lose weight, you have to have the mindset. You have to be physically, mentally prepared and ready. I promise you, if your mind is not into it, it's not gonna work. You can be physically ready, but you have to be mentally ready. November 3rd, I was mentally ready for this. I said, I got this. I just did it. I didn't tell nobody I was doing it. I just did it. So I started off working out. I was running up my steps in my house. Like every day I was running up the steps. I was running around this track. I was jumping jacks, jump ropes. I was just getting my body, ready. I was activated. February 2021, that's when I had got myself a gym membership, because I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. I'm seeing progress. I'm liking this, right? When I tell you, I was going to the gym every single day. Every single day, okay? Except Sundays. I only took off one day, and that's really bad, because you have to have your rest days, because a rest day is very important as your days you go to the gym. But I was going every day, nonstop, like every single day. Every morning I wake up, go to the gym, go to the gym, go to the gym. I promise you, I was not stopping, because I was so determined that I knew I could lose weight. I knew I could do it, so I did that. Now, the whole time I was working out, blah blah blah, my eating wasn't good. Yeah, okay, my eating wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And my progress started slowing down. I'm like, what's going on? Like, am I doing something wrong with the freak? So I started looking up stuff, Googling stuff, like, okay, what's going on? What should I do? Blah, blah. And this whole journey I've been on, I've learned so much. Like, I love it. I've learned so much stuff about losing weight, weight loss, fat loss. I've started learning so much. So in May 2021, I knew something. I'm like, okay, I want to gain some muscle. Like, I don't want to try to lose weight. Like, it started getting boring to me. And the whole time I'm like doing cardio. The whole time I'm just doing cardio, and I'm like, I want to do some weights. I want to gain some muscle. Like, what can I do? So one day, I forgot what day, because I was at the gym, and I don't know what day it was, but I just had the courage to go over there with all them people, like all the men, and lift up some weights. I wasn't scared. I said, let me just do this. Let me stop being scared. Let me really, get out that zone. I was too comfortable to where I was at, so I had to get uncomfortable, because when you uncomfortable, you're doing something right. So I went down there. I went to go pick up some weights, and I started, and I loved it. I just fell in love with strength training. Like, I just fell in love. That's all I wanted to do, is strength train. So April, May, June, now we're here in July. That's all I do is strength train. I don't do no cardio. The only cardio I do is run for a mile, okay? But I don't do it every day. Monday I ran a mile today, actually 2 miles, and yeah, I just do what I feel like doing. I don't push myself too hard where I can't do it anymore, because that's what I was doing a couple months ago. I was just pushing myself way too hard, and I wanted to stop because I was so tired. I wasn't giving my body enough time to rest, to catch up. But I've learned so much, y'all. You don't understand. I've learned so much. I'm getting goosebumps, because like, I learned so much in this journey. I learned the difference of weight loss and fat loss. There's literally 2 differences of that. I will be adding pictures if I want to see how I was before. I was big, huge. Now, I'm not going to say I regret that, because guess what? If I never went through that, then I would not be here, today, okay? So, this is the fit for today. I am in love with it. Also, let me say this. If you want to go on a weight loss journey or whatever, you want to lose weight, it's not going to be easy, okay? And it's not going to be hard, okay? You have to have the mindset. You have to go into it like it's nothing. You just got to do it. It doesn't matter what day. It doesn't matter what time. Just freaking go out. Do something. You just need to make it. You just need to be active, okay? And about this weight loss journey is the way you eat, okay? I can't say it enough. It's your eating. It's your eating. You just have to change it just a tad bit. You don't got to change the way you eat. Just change the portions of how much you eat. I promise it's going to change everything. You're not going to get all the way into that, because that's going to be a next episode. Right now, this is just a journey. Now, let me tell you what the difference is: weight loss and fat loss, okay? Weight loss, I'm reading off my computer. This is my notes. Weight loss refers to a decrease in your overall body weight, okay? So you're losing weight from your muscles, you're losing weight from everywhere. That's weight loss. Fat loss is more specific and helpful goal than weight loss. So I would say fat loss is, I'm on a fat loss journey right now. I'm trying to gain muscle. I'm not really, well, I'm losing weight too, but I'm trying to gain muscle more than losing weight. And let me tell you, I have not stepped on a scale since February, okay? I haven't checked my weight since February. I don't think about the scale, I just leave it, okay? That does not determine how I am, how I've been working on myself. It doesn't determine who I am, nothing. When you step on a scale, you're weighing every piece of part of your body, your organs, everything, okay? You're weighing everything. You don't need to do that. You don't need to step on a scale, okay? I promise you don't. You don't need that. It's nothing. Stop worrying about the numbers. Worry about your body physically, okay? Don't step on a freaking scale, okay? It's going to make you go crazy, okay? All right? People always ask me, how much weight you lost? I don't know. And I don't care. I just care about how I'm looking, okay? I see, my body is way different 4 months ago. Do you think I'm about to step on a scale to see how much I lost? No, I don't care about that. Your body will change more than a number, okay? Just telling you that. Facts. You don't need food to carry you, which I understand that might be the only thing, but you have to step out of your comfort zone. That's what I had to do. I had to step out of my comfort zone. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you a little situation real quick. This is gonna be the end. I know I'm talking too much. A month ago, right? I went into depression. It was so hard. I'm like, what is going on with me? Like I did not understand what was going on. And the only thing that I wanted to do was go to the gym. Okay. Instead of food, the gym came in. That's why I was going every day. January, February, March, April, I was going every single day, like nonstop. I'm like, what is going on with me? A month ago, right? I stopped going to the gym for like 10 days straight. And I was going through so much. I did not go to the gym because I knew I had to take care of it by myself. I couldn't just step over it, because me going to the gym was like getting my mind off of it for like at least a couple hours, but then I would go right back into it. So I had to fight my own battle, okay? So I could understand what was going on with myself. I couldn't keep going to the gym just to cure it for an hour or two. It's going to always come back. So I had to take the time out of my time and myself to really get myself together and really think and really realize, okay, what's going on. Which I had to sit down with myself and talk to myself to see what was going on with me. Okay? And that's what you need to do. You sit down, talk to yourself to really realize what's going on with yourself. Because if you keep trying to eat, go to the gym, do something to get your mind off of it, it's going to get your mind off of it for an hour, a couple hours, but I promise you're going to go right back into it. You have to sit down with yourself to really realize what's going on so you can take care of yourself, okay? That's the only way it's going to work out. You got to take care of yourself. You can't keep trying to let other people talk you to it, and you have to figure it out yourself, because at the end of the day, you have yourself, nobody else. So you got to take care of your problems, okay? Everybody can sit there and talk to you. It's gonna work for a couple hours or a couple days, but at the end of the day, you're gonna go right back into it because you have to figure it out. Okay? I think that was the end of this video of my journey. I know a lot of people go through it. Depression, eating so much to carry your sadness. Stop. It's gonna be hard, but you have to figure out what's going on with yourself. Okay, you, okay, you have to figure it out. That's the only way it's going to work, okay? And it's the only way you're going to figure it out. It's with yourself. Go in your room. Go somewhere to you. Talking to yourself is a medicine. I promise you. You're going to love it, okay? I do it. Everybody do it. You might not think anybody do it. Everybody do it because you have to. You got to understand yourself. You can't keep letting people talk to you and, oh, it's going to be okay. And you know that it's not going to be okay. So you got to sit down with yourself to really understand what's going on with yourself. And that's all I'm going to say. I know I'm talking too much, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you get an understanding of what I went through with this journey, and I'm still going through it, okay? I'm still going through the journey. The journey is not over yet, okay? It's not over yet. I'm still going through it. Okay, I did lose some pounds. And I'm happy. I'm literally happy. Like, I haven't been this happy in so long. Like, I love myself. I love my body. Like, I just love myself, you know. And that's what I was missing. I was missing myself. I was loving everybody else but not myself. And I had to, and now that I love myself, I appreciate myself, I had to stop taking it for granted, because that's what I was taking myself for granted. Okay, I wasn't taking myself serious. I was taking it for granted. Now that I love myself, I feed myself, I help myself out, because at the end of the day, you got yourself. The only person that's going to be holding you is you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give the big thumbs up, like, share this video. The next episode is going to come next. I promise you, you're going to love this episode, because everybody been asking me about it. Okay, and I know you're probably mad, because you probably want to know what exercise you was doing, what would you eating. Let me tell you, I want a little hint. I have done all of the diets, and none of them worked. Okay, 2 weeks later, I went back eating crazy. I stopped working out crazy. Diets does not work. So cross that out your book. Okay? It's gonna work for 2 weeks, but it's not gonna work for the rest of your life. Okay? If I missed something, please DM me, because I don't really know how to do this. I don't know I don't know. That is it, honestly. I got it down. My highest weight, I'm gonna say, well, it doesn't even matter at this point. You can just see how I looked. Okay, I was overweight. Okay, I've been overweight since I was 14 years old. So that's really it. You didn't really need to know everything, but that is it. I talked about, hopefully I said everything. If I missed anything, I will talk while I'm editing. I love y'all so much. Stop taking yourself for granted. Take yourself serious, because you as a human, you as a person. Okay, you have your own mind, you have your own soul. Okay, so you gotta take yourself serious. Okay, I love y'all so much. Make sure I give this a big thumbs up, like, share this video right now, and like I always say in my videos, all I want you to do is be yourself and be real. Peace, bye.